Hello there. I thought I would show you some blending, how I do my blending and my coloring. I use colored pencil, and I was working on this last night and thought, you know what, I'm going to save 2 letters or 2 words so I can film it when I have good lighting, which is right now. And I'm going to just show everyone how I blend. Can you tell which words haven't been blended yet? That's right. Okay, so the word lying, that is my first color that I put on. I layer the colors, and also the word delights. So I wanted lying to be blue like the words above. I just wanted the word lips because if I had the word lying also pink, it'd be too close to the mouth and it would be too much pink. And I needed a different color in the talk bubble there, and I wanted to keep more pink in there, or red. So I thought that would be a good color choice. But anyway, that was my brain last night in front of the TV. Anyway, so here's what I'm going to show you. Let's see right here. Okay, so I use Prismacolor pencils. They're my favorites. I usually choose 3 colors that are very similar. So it's the same color but different shades is what I'll go with. So there's my blue ones, and then here's my pink. I guess I need to sharpen my really light one. But this light one is the one I used last night, and this light blue, this little nub, I need to reorder some. And let me just tell you, when you sharpen a new pencil, sharpen opposite of that number, because when it becomes a little nub, it'll be easier, much easier to order it again. This pencil right here is a blending pencil, and I used it on the blue last night, so I'm going to keep doing it. But I don't use it very often, but I really liked the result last night. Okay, so I'm going to stick you right here in my in my handy dandy bumper car. Let me show you, since you're here in my room, I'll show you. It's probably messy. Well, it's not too bad. This is my room where I draw, and I collect things. I collect old board games, and here we go, and lots of toys. Okay. I'm going to stick you in there. Now you're in the bumper car. I'm wearing a flannel shirt. It's warm outside, but it's always really chilly in my house. So I'm usually wearing a flannel shirt or a sweatshirt or something. Okay, so I already used this one last night. So that's number 1086. Now I'm going to use the darker one, which is 905. I'm not going super dark, but I'm just scribbling around that. Yesterday I started making a video and of me coloring, and it was like 30 minutes. It took forever, and I'm thinking, I just erased it because I thought no one in their right mind is going to watch me color for 30 minutes. That's a little goofy. So that's why I did all of this last night except for this part. because this hopefully won't take too long. And I'm also hoping that no one walks in because I'm not alone in my house. You never know who's going to come in and make noise. I hope you can see that. I'll put it up to the camera when I'm done. Okay. Alrighty. So here's what I have. Can you see that? How I did that? Okay. All right. Now I'm going to take this medium color. It's 992. And I'm going to make it, I'm going to push down kind of hard to make it darker. I didn't make the other one super dark. This one is more of an aquamarine color instead of an aqua. And I didn't want the other one too blue. Okay. I wanted some green to it. I did this poster yesterday for a customer who found me on Etsy. She asked me if I had a poster about lying, and I did not. And she suggested this one, and I thought, oh yeah, that's a great scripture about lying. And I love the Proverbs. There's so much wisdom in there. I really want to do a Proverbs, like a 5 poster thing. That would be neat. So maybe I'll work on that this summer. I tend to do most of my drawing in the wintertime and summertime when I'm not outside as much. I'm a big sissy in the heat, so I don't go outside very often in the summertime. Unless it's early in the morning and late at night. Okay, here's what I have. Not bad. It almost looks like the word above, right? But it doesn't. Now I'm going to take this blender. And I'm just going to make circles just to blend it. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Ta-da! I'm really bad at back and forth. Like I just scribble. I am pushing pretty hard. It's actually, I'm feeling it in my wrist because I'm really pushing hard. I like to print these on cardstock paper, but I forgot when I made the print. And now my printer just died, so I have to buy a new one. Okay, there we go. That's what it looks like. What do you think of that? Okay, now I'll do the pink. Okay, I already did the bottom, or not the bottom, the first layer. I did pink, light pink. That was number 1014. I did that on the entire word, the entire letter. I'm not going to use the blender on, well, maybe I could. Then I don't have to sharpen. I'm just doing the edge, and the reason why I do just the edge is because I want this to look like a bubble letter. I want it to look rounded and highlighted in the center, and shadowed sort of on the edges, so it gives it a three-dimensional look. I like using colored pencil because you can really get in there. The tips are fine, and when you blend it, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. You can't really, well, maybe you can. I don't use letter markers, so I haven't really played around with them. I've done this with crayon though, but I need a real, it's usually just with big banners I'll use a crayon. But it's hard to hold them and not break them if you have superhero strength like I do in my fingers. Now when I did this, the lettering here with the yellow, I just used two colors of yellow, like a goldenrod and on the outside and a cream on the inside. And then I used a brown, a shade of brown to get the edges the way I wanted them. So you can do that too. If you want. You don't have to do yours like mine at all. That's the beauty of coloring. You make it any way you want. No copycats. You make it uniquely your own. Okay. So now I'm gonna try this, except it has blue on it, so I'm gonna just kind of scrape it off with my nail. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, that's fine. I like that. I need to buy another one of these. But it's not as dark as that. It's kind of in the middle of these. I want it dark like that. Oh boy. Okay, here's another trick. When you need to sharpen your pencil, hardly sharpen it, because it'll last a lot longer, and you don't want it to be so pointy that it's going to just break the tip anyway. The reason I like these, pencils is because the lead is very soft and it's easy to blend. So there's really no point in making a point because you're going to be blending and it's going to just bust off anyway. Unless, of course, you need to get into a really tiny space, then I suppose you need a point. I didn't make it dark enough, so that's why I'm going back over here. Let's try this. Now I'm going to blend. That's a little better. I wonder if I used it. Oh, I did. Well, is this what I used? I'm just wondering why this is not looking the same. I must have used another shade of red because it does not look the same. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I wanted it the same. And I want a new Oompa Loompa. Daddy, I want a squirrel. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Maybe it was this one. Oh, I think it was. Let's try this, shall we? Yep, that's the one. That's what's missing. Silly. All right. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. Yes, that is what I want. Oh, I didn't show you. All right, here's what we have. Do you see that? Here is what it looks like. It's pretty rough, but when I blend, it's gonna look like that. Just like the words above. The word lips. I love my lips. It's a lip, it's a lip, it's a lip, lip, lip. Okay. I need to go outside and do some yard work. I actually have to paint something. My husband is going to put a handrail in that some friends made for us. And he's got to cement it in place, but before he does that, I have to paint it. So I'm going to get outside and do that. I want a little more. Which one? This orangey one, I think. Okay, we're close. You just play with it. You just layer. That's why I like it. You really can't mess it up. You just layer. I don't think you could do that with marker. Maybe I'm mistaken. But marker is good when you just want to get it done, right? You're not really into the coloring part, but you want a Bible verse, or you want a design on the wall to decorate your fridge or whatever, and you're not really that caught up in how it's done. You just want to get it up there. That's fine. We're all different. I just like it to look three-dimensional. Okay. All right. By golly, I believe that's it. Yay! What do you think? All done. Okay, well, you have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you want to buy this print, you can always go to DoodleAllDay.com or follow me on DoodleAllDayDesigns at Etsy. Bye.